Well, good morning, New Life Church children and faith family and friends who are watching us today. So it's not going to be a typical children's talk today. We're going to be chatting to John Summers. For those of you who don't know who John is yet, as I'm sure you do, John has been the director of our online services since the beginning. And we wanted to take some time. There we go. John made the T-shirts, so we've done this. He's made the T-shirts and he's done everything he's needed to do to make everything happen that you have seen over the last 18 months. And we just wanted to take some time, not just to introduce you and for you to see John, but also to talk about a little bit of how it all happened and the song that is attached to the video that John has put together for us to close off our online services. So, John, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you. I've been in the UAE for almost 6 years. I work for Farah, who are the company who run the theme parks and the water park on Yas Island. As I say, as a family, we've been here for 6 years. I think at the beginning, how I came to New Life Church was an accident, really, in that okay, is that not working? All right, sorry, apparently that's not working. I need to be the other side, you see. I think, at the beginning of COVID, of course, everybody was affected, and I think we can show on the screen. I sent a WhatsApp message to Dina, and this is at the beginning of the video as well, so we'll put it up here for a bit longer so you can actually read it, because it's a bit short in the video. Mm-hmm. But I just sent a message to Dina saying, look, if the church is thinking of live streaming, I've got some equipment, we can throw something together, and I'm sure I can help. I think if we swap that now with the picture from the GoPro, please, Gabe, you'll see that we've not just got some equipment anymore. We've people today, several people today have termed this area the studio, but this is not really the studio. This is the Frank's dining room. And again, sorry, Gabe, go back to it one more time, Gabe, sorry. But underneath that kind of melee of equipment on the right-hand side of the screen there is the dining table, which for 18 months has been hosting our live stream, but I'm looking forward to the time when in a few months maybe, or hopefully sooner, that it can host more social events and not just be used as a computer table. But yeah, so it's built up, and as you say, the video we'll see at the end, you'll see from the beginning to the end. If there's two things going on, and maybe we'll play the video twice. We'll play it again right at the end of the stream as well, probably, because you need to look at it twice. The pictures in the background are the time lapse, as you say, showing from day one, when it was a very simple setup, to what you saw in the image before, which is week 80, right? Week 80.
Wow. Sure.
But yeah, we've grown, and I'm glad I could be part of that.
Yeah. And I think what's amazing to me is that while the elders and the people 18 months ago were panicking about how are we going to do this, God had already laid it on your heart, John. Providence.
Yeah. I mean, there's even a little story to that. We could probably make this the longest children's talk in history. There's a story to that in the Christmas before, so before March the 18th or so, when that text message was, Bev struggles every year to buy me something for Christmas or whatever, because... And
Bev's your wife.
Yeah, Bev's my wife, sorry, yes. Because... I have a lot of things, but at Christmas I saw this device that I thought, oh, that'd be fun. I might be able to find something I can do with that device, and it was just a very simple video switcher, and it was able to then live stream. And for the first maybe 4 or 5 months of our live streaming here, we used that device. So there was I don't know, there was a clear plan even at Christmas for what was coming, I'm sure.
Yeah. And it clearly shows God's faithfulness. And that's what I said to you this week, is that all of this, including how God worked in you, in those gifts, and even in laying it on your heart, God's been faithful to the community. And we need to see how God has done that. It's clearly pointed to that. So tell me a little bit about the song that goes with the backing Well, first of all, has it been worth it, John? You know, because every week we see the people logging on live, and there've been comments about, oh, it's this amount or this amount, and we know it's not about the numbers. We've said that before.
Yeah.
But has it been worth it?
The answer is absolutely yes. Yes, we have 30, 35 or so people logging on each week, but we have to remember that those are 35 representative numbers, representative of 35 families or 35 groups of people maybe. But yeah, I mean, just what you're seeing on your screen now is just some of the YouTube data where we have had, in the 18 months that we've been doing online services, 17,000 people have viewed one of our videos. And we've produced 5,000 hours of watching. So, it's more than a Netflix box set, right? You know, we've done hours. And then YouTube, in terms of a channel for the church to be able to communicate with people. The next two are about that. We have 238 people who see our videos when they come out every week. But the last one, which is the kind of the biggest number, 269,000 impressions. Now, what that means is that the name New Life Church has at some point shown up on 269,000 different people's YouTube suggestion list. Yeah. Now, I mean, you could argue, you know, only 17,000 of them then watched videos, but it's all a little bit of sowing seeds, as Pastor said earlier, and us not necessarily knowing what the outcome of that is, but it's still 269,000 seeds that have been sowed.
And it's what Gareth said. We preach the word, and God brings the people in. And God is certainly going to be using everything that's been put out to bring the people in. And that's been our prayer from the beginning, hasn't it? So let's look at the song and the video that you put together to close off our live stream services. Tell us a bit about the song, John, because it's got quite a story to it.
It has, it really has. In fact, all of the songs. So, I mean, we've had people ask us to tell them about the songs that we play at the beginning and the end of our live stream. Now, there's nothing special about where they came from. They are royalty-free songs. You know, we have to find something that we can play where we're not going to get charged a license fee. So I went looking for these songs. We picked 4 or 5 of them, and we've played those, as you know, at the beginning and the end of every single live stream. And now they've become part of our lives. And this particular song, which is actually called Something Beautiful, it speaks about bringing a bow and arrow to a gunfight. And I have to say, at the beginning, I disliked this song for the very fact that it's got some strange words about gunfight in there. Yeah. But and I know Eden will remember, but I used to take the mick out of Eden for singing this song every week because we got used to it but never heard it before. But actually, the more I really looked into the words of this song, I was doing it for a project that I was doing. I used the words of this song and I made a sign. But the songs are actually, the lyrics are actually so poignant for what we're doing because, the phrase about bringing a bow and arrow to a gunfight is about offering something that's inadequate, right? Yeah. And that's what we think we've done. We pray every week here about the technology and everything that you saw on that other image not being the reason we're here. You know, the reason we're here is for the message, and all of the rest of this is really the inadequate way that we get that message across. And so the song actually became a bit of an anthem to our live stream in that, it talks about taking our pain, taking all of the things that are wrong, and you'll see in the video that I've put the words up so you can see. But taking all of that and making it into something beautiful, and hopefully that's what we've managed to do over the last 80 weeks.
And we pray it's been beautiful to God. Okay. promised myself I wasn't going to cry. I've been pretty good up until this point. But John, is our director? Can you sign us out?
Yeah. So I bought the clapper board. The end. I mean, I said earlier, watch the video twice. The first time, watch the video, maybe look at the background, look at the pictures, and you'll see how we've grown over 80 weeks. But secondly, watch it again, look at the words, and you can see how poignant that is for the situation we've been in. But for now, as you'll see at the end of the video, this is me and the rest of our online team. So much looking forward to meeting in person next week. But for now, that's a wrap.
Almost like I brought a bow and arrow to a gunfight. I'm out of my league, I didn't know what this would feel like. I can't help but feeling let down, deep in despair, like I'm praying to a God that's not even there. Now I'm on my knees one more time. I need you to take my pain and make it something beautiful. Take my sorrow, show me it's not mine to hold. If you're here with me in the waiting, even when my heart is breaking, take my pain and make it something beautiful. Something beautiful. Somehow all my suffering reveals a piece of heaven. And there's a resurrection waiting for me on the other side. But standing where I am right now, how could I know if I'm ever gonna see another miracle? So I'm on my knees one more time. I need you to take my pain and make it something beautiful. Take my sorrow, show me it's not mine to hold. If you're here with me in the waiting, even when my heart is breaking, take my pain and make it something beautiful. Something beautiful. I want more than a breakthrough. I want you. I want you. I want more than a breakthrough. I want you. I want you. I want more than a breakthrough. I want you. I want you. I want more than a breakthrough. I want you. I want you to take my pain and make it something beautiful. Take my sorrow, show me it's not mine to hold. If you're here with me in the way. Almost like I brought a bow and arrow to a gunfight. I'm out of my league, I didn't know what this would feel like. I can't help but feeling let down, deep in despair, like I'm praying to a God that's not even there. Now I'm on my knees one more time. I need you to take my pain and make it something beautiful. Take my sorrow, show me it's not mine to hold. If you're here with me in the waiting, even when my heart is breaking, take my pain and make it something beautiful. Something beautiful. Somehow all my suffering reveals a piece of heaven. And there's a resurrection waiting for me on the other side. But standing where I am right now, how could I know if I'm ever gonna see another miracle? So I'm on my knees one more time. I need you to take my pain and make it something beautiful. Take my sorrow, show me it's not mine to hold. If you're here with me in the waiting, even when my heart is breaking, take my pain and make it something beautiful. Something beautiful. I want more than a breakthrough. I want you. I want you. I want more than a breakthrough. I want you. I want you. I want more than a breakthrough. I want you. I want you. I want more than a breakthrough. I want you. I want you to take my pain and make it something beautiful. Take my sorrow, show me it's not mine to hold. If you're here with me and waiting, even when my heart is breaking, take my pain and make it something beautiful. Something beautiful.